Well, I just saw some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen in my life, so I had to jump on here tonight just for a quick blurb, just a quick thought busting out of my head right now that I can't hold back right now. There was a Donald Trump town hall tonight, and I couldn't believe what I saw. I need to ask you guys one question. Do something for me. I want you to close your eyes and imagine for 1 minute this happening. Could you imagine Joe Biden accepting to do a town hall with Fox News and letting Sean Hannity be the moderator of this town hall? You know what a town hall is? That's when you have kind of a round stage where you're surrounded by your constituents, by the public, and they can ask you questions, usually from a card, it seems like, prepared questions. And you are allowed to ask this person, whoever it may be, in this case, Joe Biden, let's say, with Sean Hannity moderating the town hall. Imagine such a thing. And then in this said town hall, could you imagine Joe Biden accepting that, first of all? And then, second of all, every person in the crowd happens to be not only against you, but almost as far left as you can imagine, as you can tell by the questioning involved. Only way I come to that conclusion is by the questioning that's being given. Every single person asking a question, let's imagine every single question that's being asked, Sean Hannity moderating through the whole thing, and Joe Biden's handlers allowing him to accept something like this and sit in a crowd full of not only people on the opposite side, but activists from the other side. So allowing him to do that, and then allowing approving of questions to be asked that are so outlandish that every single one of them seems as if they are written by an Antifa member. That's how far leftist these questions seem to be in the way they're being given. I can't even explain to you the idea of, okay, Joe Biden accepting this debate with Sean Hannity on Fox News. First of all, bet you he doesn't do that. A town hall where the crowd is, the people in the crowd are allowed to just ask questions, and every single one of those questions happen to be given in like the worst manner possible, with no decorum, no sort of respect given at all. You can see in each person's eyes the hatred they have for Joe Biden, and him sitting there for 2 hours getting grilled by not only the people in the crowd with these ridiculous questions, the way they're being asked. I'm embarrassed by the way these questions are. Every single question, one after another, boom, 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 are asked in the most disgusting, low-level way possible. It's gross. Okay. Then Sean Hannity would be sitting there, not only allowing those questions to be asked, but adding to the fire by completely throwing fuel on that thing. But Mr. Biden, Vice President Biden, isn't it true that you like to rub kids the wrong way all the time? Mr. Biden, isn't it true that you are known as someone who seems to have pedo type tendencies? It would be like Sean Hannity asking questions like that. I know you can't imagine that because it wouldn't happen. But that's exactly what Donald Trump did tonight, it looks like. For 2 hours, he agreed to be put into the middle of this firing squad and just take them one after another. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. I don't know if this was planned out, if they knew this was going to come like this, but they accepted this. I don't know if it was a good move or not. The president stood in there and took these questions. The way he answered them weren't great. He wasn't doing, to me, a spectacular job at answering them or anything. I want you to know that he did this that late at night on the East Coast. It must have been, 8 or 9 o'clock when it started. After what he did all day today. I can't even imagine what his schedule looked like today. He signed a huge peace accord between Israel and Bahrain. Oh, and the United Arab Emirates. Before accepting to take all of this heat, before accepting to sit there tonight with a Sean Hannity type moderator. Why did I compare it to Sean Hannity? Because they let George Stephanopoulos be the moderator of this ABC debate, which is the equivalent to Fox News holding the debate on the other side. So that's why I'm trying to equate these for you. Having George Stephanopoulos host your town hall would be like Sean Hannity hosting a town hall for Joe Biden. There's no way they would ever accept any of that. They're not going to let Joe Biden sit up there in the middle of all those people grilling him like that. But Trump's not scared, and he did it. Didn't care. So much respect for that. He agreed to do all of that after successfully signing peace accords and creating peace in the Middle East today. Over exaggeration. Yes, I know. Over exaggeration. He was the first president in 26 years to get a big peace deal done between Israel and other Arab nations who have always been at odds with Israel for all these years. He's getting closer and closer, one step at a time, closer to a Palestinian peace deal. And he's working towards it by doing it in a way that no one's ever tried to do before. And, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize today. The left wants to now get rid of the Nobel Peace Prize because Donald Trump solved peace in the Middle East. And they are not happy about it. It's a bit of an over exaggeration, but these are two huge peace deals that were made today, and it's historic. After doing all that this morning, giving those big speeches during those historic moments this morning, he went and did this huge town hall at nighttime, standing up to these questions. And it was so huge that it's literally 11 o'clock at night, and I felt like I had to get on the mic real quick and talk about this before I forgot. And it was just a quick little blip that I wanted to let off. Very interesting, I felt. I'll try and maybe post a link to the town hall down below. You can see the ridiculous questions and the way they were being asked. You would never imagine Joe Biden being thrown in this gauntlet like this. You would never imagine it. You would never see it. They'd be scared to death of that type of situation. Anyways, I'm going to get back to finishing it up. I had to put it on pause for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Drinking a little Maker's Mark while I'm enjoying it. And yes, felt the urge to express some feelings real quick. So, hope you enjoy it. Good evening.